I'm back. Okay, so I got done with all my chores and I'm back to show you how to do heatless curls. Just to quickly show you the makeup though that I did once before. This is like a look that I would do just before I head out somewhere, you know, if I'm going to do some chores, just like I said. But if you want to, there weren't many products used for this, but if you want to learn how to create it, I'm going to link it up here so you can go and watch it. This video is about heatless curls and how I do it on my hair, which is long and frizzy and dry. I have very dry hair. And I'm almost due for a haircut, so if you've washed your hair, you can wait for it until it is about like 70 to 90% dry. Right now, obviously, everything is dry because I washed my hair last night. But what I'll do for the sake of this video is I'll just go ahead and wet these a little bit. Anyway, since I will be wetting my hair, I'll just put this straight into a middle part right here, so that you know, it just makes it a little easier for me. But ideally these curls have to be in two halves on your head. So let me just get this right. I'll just do this, wet my hair, and I'll be right back. So now they're fine. They're exactly how I want it to be. So typically I would, you know, wash my hair, condition it as usual, and let it dry, let it air dry up to about 90%. It gets really frizzy, I know, when you let it air dry. But surprisingly, when you wake up in the morning, everything's like super sleek. I don't know how. I'm just going to use this. It's the GISOU Propolis Infused Polishing Primer, and this is great because it not only reduces the drying time. I'll just take about this much. It not only reduces the drying time of your hair, but it even you know, moisturizes your hair, and it holds your style longer once you have even removed the socks, because this curling method is done with socks. So I'm going to take an equal pea-sized amount on the other side of my hair as well. Rub it between the palms and just run it through the length of your hair. Let me just adjust this. All you really need for these heatless curls are just a pair of socks. Just make sure, yes, literally just a pair of socks. Try to make sure that the part like where your leg goes in, like the elastic, is a little tighter than you know, loose instead, because that is what holds your curl. I again have a sore throat today because I had some icy drinks. Before I move any further, I want to say that this technique is not mine. I in fact learned it through TikTok, and you can actually go and watch the TikTok if you want right now. Just type sock method heatless curls and you'll get it. But since you're already here, you might as well watch it happening right here. Ow. I like to divide my hair into 3 or 4 sections. So suppose this is it. So either 3 sections like this, or you know, sometimes I go for 4 depending on how much I feel comfortable with. All you need to do is take your sock and you want to put the toe side on top against your hair. The first section I'll just take from behind my ear. So this much, just roughly, nothing too ouch. Prior to this, obviously make sure that your hair has been, you know, you've kind of combed your hair and it's without any knots. I don't know why I don't breathe when I'm talking. This is my section. This is the toe side. You want the toe side pointing up. Keep this straight. And you just have to roll this hair around the sock in a flat way. By flat way, I mean do not curl your hair. Don't give it any twist. Just flat out. See? Now it's important that you do not, you know, twist your hair like this when you go around, because I did that once and the result was horrible. So all I know is if this is the sock, you take your hair around the sock this way. And this is what we'll do throughout the length. Take your hand from under the sock. I'm taking this from here and I'm bringing this out. I'm going to do my second section, which I'm just going to take from here, which is somewhere near the bone of my ear. I pull that in the front, mix it with the hair that you already just pulled, bring this through and under, and out. I am now going to join all this remaining hair with this, make it nice and tight. And once again, I'll just bring this all around here. And now with all this remaining hair, all I'm going to do is just keep twisting it. Always remember to pull this sock, the toe part up so that your sock is straight at all points. Okay, and this remaining hair, you see how I'm holding the sock at this point and I'm not letting the hair go further down here. Everything I'm just like coiling against my fingers here. And always remember to go away from the face, away, so a curl this way. Now I'm going to hold all of this really tight here. And the part from where the leg goes in, I'm going to hold this curl. And I'm going to flip. And I'll flip this. And what you have is a little pocket here. Now once you leave this, if you feel like, some hair is getting pulled, you can always just like tug into that area. But always make sure that there's no pulling happening, like you cannot feel one or like even a group of hairs getting pulled, because eventually it's not good for the health of like those hairs. I can feel some hairs pulling and I'm just loosening that up a little bit. Ugh, all this hair fall. A quick tip before I move any further. If you had to speed up this process, you can always just blow this with a hairdryer so that you can make it a little faster, especially if you're like, I don't know, going out. You blow dry this part, you finish your makeup off and like you open it and you're curls. So I would say that's like, a good way, but don't forget your heat protector then. Luckily for this one, you don't need any heat because it just, dries through the night. I usually do this at night. The toe part goes behind the hair. I do one curl. You look a little silly usually in, while sleeping. But, I mean, it does good to your hair in the long run. So, why not, right? And since my hair is more coarse and textured, this usually holds on my hair until the next time I wash it. So, which is like 3 days. Which I think is pretty good, Right now, I can't see what I'm doing. So, once again, I'm just going to flip this over and you're going to see how silly I look. That's it. So you can see how this is like quite high and this one has come low. Something like this will happen if your elastic is not too tight. All I have to do is wait like this for a few hours. See you in some time. Slept with these overnight, and I also did this makeup tutorial which took like 10 minutes with a timer. And in fact, I had 2 distractions, so actually even 8 minutes. But I'm gonna link that up here so that you guys can like totally go and watch it. But now is the time to open these. Quickly, where we last left off last night, I had to add 2 of these big scrunchies that my mom made for me. But this was so that, this side wouldn't keep slipping off. If you have a thinner rubber band or something, you can just secure it right here. Let's do this. Let's open this. So I have to flip open the sock and I mean look at this. And it's so silky. You remember last night how what is that word? How frizzy my hair looked? And also this side. So at the moment you go in with a brush, they definitely become more wavy because they start to open up a lot more. This is how it looks from the behind. Very fluffy. Like there is so much volume in my hair right now. they just gradually open up through the day, you know, because of the weight of your hair, and you're left with such, like, especially on the second day, you have these beautiful waves which are almost Victoria's Secret friendly. Now I'm just going to quickly take a little bit of the GISOU hair oil and I'll just run it through the ends. A little bit only, just 3 drops for my whole hair because I think I did use it last night. Did I use it? I don't know. But I'm going to... Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching this, and don't forget to subscribe, comment and like. I'll see you guys next time.